Yeah, it's a good question because I guess in that moment, the format, or not necessarily maybe, I guess the format was so new to Australia. It hadn't been sort of really, I guess, taken in by maybe the public as well as it did sort of a couple of years after.
Yep.
So it was really for us, it was a new experience, I guess, for the first couple of seasons in the BBL, and we that first BBL season, we really weren't too sure how I guess the public were really going to probably take it on board, and I guess we know what's happened since. It's been an amazing product, that's for sure.
Yep.
Um, but it was an exceptional game, and I know, as you sort of said, Horry, he got man of the match. But I do remember sort of one moment during that game in the first couple of overs. It was a right hand left hand combination batting, and I was out at deep square for the right hander, and then the left hander came in, so I came into point, and the ball came at me 2 balls in a row and nearly spun past me.
Oh,
And
wow.
I think it was between I think it was between the overs. Corey comes up to me and goes, "Mate, you're never going to go back with point to me again." I was like, "Yeah, that's fair enough. I've never really fielded there ever before. Just put me on the boundary or put me somewhere straight in the field, and I'll be more than happy. That's for sure."
And you had Kemar Roach as your overseas. And I think you would have played against him in that first game you played for Queensland. Lightning fast
Yeah.
with the ball. How good was it for you as a young guy to hang around someone like a Kemar Roach in this Big Bash tournament?
Yeah, it was amazing. And I think that's a great asset to the BBL, is being able to get all those internationals in. As much as is probably a draw card for spectators, for us as players, it's an amazing experience because we get to learn from, they're obviously the best T20 players in the world. That's why they're coming, and that's why franchises are signing them.
Yeah.
But Kemar, he was amazing. You were able to talk to him about cricket, his upbringing as well, and how he came into cricket. And I guess you don't necessarily always talk so much about, I guess, how he bowls or anything like that. You just learn their journey, and you learn the different style of cricket that they play, and how they, I guess, everything they go about their sort of training as well. And I think that's where us as players, you can learn a lot, because if you've sort of only ever grown up and been in Australia, then you sort of only know that one way. If you can get exposed to different players and how they learn, how they train, or how they've learned to play the game and their upbringing, I think it gives you a new perspective on yourself, and how you can obviously then improve your game as well. And even those first few years in the Heat, we had Brandon McCullum, there
Yeah.
was Shane Watson, Mitch Johnson, Dan Vittori as well, Tessara Pereira,
Yep.
Rule of Vandermeer. So there was some really, really good T20 players that we were able to expose ourselves to and learn off.